one of the only members of the Houston Texans Ring of Honor, a future first ballot Hall of Famer. You can see him on CBS Sports every fourth week. Ladies and gentlemen, J.J. Watt. JJ.
Guys, happy to be here. Really excited to be on the show with you today.
Was that condescending? Didn't it sound?
No, I'm seriously. I'm jacked up. Some days, you just wake up, you got the energy, you got the juice, you're ready to roll. Today is that day. I'm excited to be here. Happy to be with the crew.
Is that because the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes was in the Thunderdome last hour? That had to be why it was.
Didn't hurt. That music hit my television set like a fuck loaded.
Woo!
I wasn't ready for it. I was in the kitchen
today.
making a cup of coffee, and that shit hit my eardrums. I said, let's have a day.
Okay, is Davante Adams going to Houston Texans for a one-year rental potentially? Is he going to the San Francisco 49ers? Is he going to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? Is he going to the Vikings? What do you think about Davante Adams on the move, JJ?
I mean, I think you have to look at these situations as, can he make us a Super Bowl contender right now? Does this make our team better immediately? The Texans, I think their receiving core is strong and set. I don't think they're good. The Steelers is an interesting one. I do think he can obviously help that receiving core. The Niners, I mean, you guys have already said it. That would be pretty wild. Chiefs could certainly use him with some of the injuries that they have. But again, that's one of those where he goes there and you're like, son of a bitch. That's like Kevin Durant to the Warriors. So it's tough, man. I mean, I actually do think the Steelers make a lot of sense. I don't know what they want to do there, how they're planning. Obviously, the Jets makes a lot of sense. But when you're taking on that type of guy in that type of situation, you have to decide, is this going to make me better right now? Can this take us to a Super Bowl right now? And I think there's some teams that doesn't necessarily fit for.
There's so many different reports happening all at the same time about who's interested in what, and the Raiders are reaching out to these people, and teams are obviously interested in Davante Adams. And I think, what is the interest level? Is the interest level actually checking in, saying, what is it going to take to get this thing done? Is the contract a part of this entire thing? Will there be a holdout situation? Will this get ugly? So I think there's a lot of people poking around, as there should be. Inevitably, I think this is going to happen relatively quick. Mm-hmm. I think there's a chance that some teams...
It's early in the season, and it's not like this is an 0-4 situation. Like sometimes you get those where it's 0-4, you got a star player, and you're like, he's at a point in his career where he wants to go win. You understand those ones. This one's not necessarily that. Like it's not like they're completely out of anything here. So this one is definitely a little more interesting. But watching the press conferences and seeing the way people talk, I agree with you. This one seems like it's going to move very fast.
Well, congrats to all parties. Now.